Hi Bennett Ranch students and families. We are excited to have you back in person if that's the choice that you want. And so we want to give you some updates and some information to help make that transition.
We are so excited to welcome back all pre-K through 5th grade in-person learners on January 19th.
Going to help you navigate through some of the changes that we are having to put in place to support with our COVID precautions. So please, if you have any questions, reach out to any one of us and enjoy the rest of the show. Hi there again, Bennett Ranch families. This is Martina Meadows, principal here at Bennett Ranch. And I just want to go over a few breakfast procedures as the times have changed a little bit. So once a student comes to the front doors, we're asking them to push the doorbell. That will then get Mrs. Duncan asking if they need help. And at that point, all they got to say is, "I'm here to eat breakfast," and then she lets them in here to the commons. That will start at 7:40, so we will not be opening those doors until then, as the food won't be ready until then. And so we're asking students to come in. You'll see here that we have the doors with the blue tape. We're going to ask that students then stay within the 3 to 6 feet distance and wait in line. Once they come in line, they will talk to Miss Emily. After a student gives Miss Emily their name and their student number, they're asked to then exit the kitchen area and find a space to sit. We are asking students to sit 3 to 6 feet apart, so they probably won't be able to sit with their friends, but they will be able to sit with their siblings as you're in the same cohort. We have about 20 minutes to eat breakfast, and then those students then around 8 o'clock are going to be asked to clean up their area and go ahead and head to class. If you have any questions, please let one of us know. We'd be glad to help.
Masks are going to be very important this school year. Students, 1st grade through 5th grade, and all staff members and people visiting our building will need to wear a mask. In order to wear it properly, please make sure your child has their mask over their ears, like this, or behind their head. Some of them do that. It needs to be over their nose and underneath their chin. You might want to pack an extra mask in their backpack, because if they come to school and they don't have a mask, we will have to call you and ask you to bring them one. So it might be helpful to have one in the backpack. We are looking forward to a wonderful, exciting, and safe school year.
When dropping off or picking up students at Bennett Ranch, please remember the following. The drop-off lanes are located in the north parking lot off Londonderry Drive. The back parking lot is for staff and buses only. When turning into the parking lot, please follow the directions from the Bennett Ranch traffic controller. To drop off or pick up, please stay to the right and follow the curb around the lot. There is one drop-off pickup lane. Please wait until space opens up to pull forward. Once there is space, pull all the way forward along the wooden fence before you drop off your student. Remember, students need to have masks before they leave the car. Do not let your student out before the crosswalk. When leaving, if traffic is clear, you can merge to the left into the drive-through lane. During the morning drop-off and afternoon pickup, when leaving the parking lot, it is right turn only. This is to keep walkers safe and minimize traffic congestion from Falcon Middle School. Please follow the directions from the traffic controller. They are there to help keep our students safe.
Now that you know our traffic pattern is going to be pretty much the same as it's been in the years past, let's talk about the new way that our students are going to arrive for this school year. So, starting at 7:45, each of our teachers are going to have a line in this field, and they're going to have a sign marking their name. So students are going to wait with the mask on, socially distancing, until 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, teachers will be leading their classrooms into the building at different integers, and the day will begin. What do you do this year if you're tardy? Oh no. So in years past, we asked parents to walk their child up to the door, press the doorbell, and then walk their child and sign their child in. Okay? This year, we're just asking that parents walk their child to the door, buzz the doorbell, give either Mrs. Duncan or Mrs. Guy a wave, and then they will allow your child to put their mask on and come into the building, okay? If your child is going to be absent or if they're showing any symptoms of illness, please email Mrs. Duncan at aduncan@d49.org or feel free to call the school at 719-495-5460. For all times where you want to come and meet somebody in person, please call ahead to schedule that appointment. So in addition to all the cleaning going on throughout the building, our classrooms are going to be as safe as possible too. We have cleaning supplies in the classrooms that'll be used at least 3 times a day. Once during a grade level recess, once during lunch, and of course at the end of the day. Also notice for this typical classroom, our desks or tables are spaced out so that our students can sit safe distances from each other.
When we're walking in the hallway, we're going to walk on the right side of the hallway at all times, like Mrs. Penny and Taylor are showing us. And it's kind of like when your parents drive a car, they're always on the right side of the road. But as you can see, Mr. Alex is coming the other way, and that way we don't meet each other in the hallway. So always walking on the right.
Hi guys, so everybody here at the school is going to be giving a lanyard, and they are awesomely breakaway. Woo-hoo. So these lanyards will be for all kids, and they're going to have the name for the kid's name and the pass on it. They will also have another clip attached on it too, so if they are having a break outside for like recess or they're eating lunch, and they're going to go ahead and they can clip it on. So that way they don't lose their mask anywhere. Also, for clipping it on instead of that, if they have a corridor pass, they can go ahead and clip the corridor pass onto their lanyard as well, so there's less touching involved. So those are different ways you guys can use your lanyards that everybody's gonna get.
So as a class, we will be taking mask breaks, and we will also be social distanced on the playground.
So what will lunch, recess, and lunch look like at Bennett Ranch this year? On the playground during lunch recess, each class will stay in a section of the playground to stay in their cohort. As we bring those students in, staggering them coming into the building, we'll be making sure that our hands are clean and sanitized. If you are a cold lunch student, you'll be coming to your table, minding social distancing guidelines, and you can begin to eat your food. For our hot lunch students, it'll be a lot like breakfast, but just on a grander scale. We will have one line, keeping in mind social distancing in that line, and students will be wearing masks while they're in line. As they go through and get their prepackaged food, our kitchen staff will make sure to punch in their number for them rather than having every single student on our number pad. Then once those hot lunch kids get their food, they're welcome to come sit down and enjoy with the rest of their class.
So you will be able to play on the playground, and it's so important because that'll give you a break from your mask. You'll get fresh air, you'll make tons of friends here at Bennett Ranch. And how we're going to do it is we're going to keep you in your cohort, which means your own class, and there will be zones on the playground that each of you will rotate which zone you're in to play. Zone 1 is where Allison is. Zone 2 is where Mr. Alex is. Zone 3 is where Mrs. Penny is. And Zone 4 is where Taylor is. And as I said before, they're going to rotate, so actually you'll be playing on the whole playground just in your rotations and with your classes.
It's dismissal time. It is the end of the school day. So teachers will be walking their classes out of the building and returning to the exact same line location where we arrived at school that day. So if you are a parent who walks to school to pick up your child, please use the grassy fields to the west of our building and make sure you're maintaining social distancing guidelines too. So once in line, If you have more than one child at Bennett Ranch Elementary School, older siblings are welcome to go find their younger siblings before going to your car. And for most of our parents this year, we are encouraging you to use our kiss and go traffic patterns to pick up your children. Okay? Please be assured that all of our staff are going to make sure that each child finds their way home at the end of the school day. Bennett Ranch Bulls lead the way, and this includes when things look a little bit different than normal. For our students choosing in-person learning, we are so excited to connect those students with our motivated teachers and staff. This is who we are. This is what we do. Bennett Ranch Bulls, we look forward to a great 2020-2021 school year.